Also tonight, a stalemate at the Capitol in Salem continues. For the second day in a row, Senate Republicans were a no-show to protest a vote on a cap-and-trade bill designed to limit carbon pollution. The Republicans saying that it will raise fuel prices and hurt rural Oregon. Our Valina Jones spoke to their constituents about the issue, and she joins us now live tonight with more on that. Valina?
Well, Jennifer, there's a lot of mixed opinions when it comes to this, but what it comes down to is lawmakers need to take action by June 30th. That's the end of the legislative session. Now, if that doesn't happen, Governor Brown has already promised to hold a special session this July.
It has to be done, and walking away and making people wait doesn't really solve anything.
2 days missing and still no signs of the Republican senators who walked off the job in protest.
I have to show up at work every day and do the work whether I like it or not. That's what you're paid for. So they should be back to work and doing their job.
We went out to Oregon City, part of Republican Senator Alan Olson's district, to find out what people there think of the move that stops Democrats from passing the cap-and-trade bill.
I don't think that they've done a good job of reaching out to their constituents in their districts, because I think he would find, and many of them would find, there is a difference of opinion.
We spoke to dozens of people, including City Commissioner Denise McGriff, who talks to Senator Olson often.
Come home, Alan. Come on home. We need you to vote. We need you to be there. That's what we voted you in for.
Republicans tell us they support the walkout, but they didn't want to go on camera fearing any ramifications. Kevin Hoare, part of the state Republican Party, believes the move was their best option.
You know, when you're not being listened to and the people you're representing are not being listened to and heard and considered, it's really the only thing you can do.
As for how long those senators could be gone, some say they'll support their efforts for as long as it takes.
Well, I'd like to see the governor say that they're going to abandon this and propose it as a, referendum for the people to approve, and then I'm fine that they come back. Otherwise, I don't think they should.
Now, Democrats were also planning to hold a session Saturday, but after recommendation from the Oregon State Police, they decided to cancel it because of a rally that's scheduled at the Capitol tomorrow. Now, they will be switching that session to Sunday for those logistical reasons. Back to you, Jennifer.
Okay, Valina Jones live for us tonight. We also know the